Hi, and welcome to Elise Talks. So, I want to share an experience with you that I had in my own work world. I've been teaching fitness now for around 11 years. And when I began in this industry, it was a little tricky. The first permanent position I was given was to teach a 55 plus or a seniors fitness class. The instructor previous to me coming in to teach it was really proficient. She taught choreography style fitness, something that I had seen my whole life growing up. My mom loved fitness, and I remember watching her, and I had done workout videos at home while I had my 4 kids, but man, I did not know how to teach that. At any rate, it was my first and only opportunity as I began, so I took it and decided I would give it my best shot. Week after week, when I would come in, was met with these. There was always these like couple of little old ladies that would be waiting at the door for me, telling me how much they'd hated the previous class, or they'd hated my music, or they didn't like it. It was pretty challenging. In fact, I got to the point where I would have nightmares the night before about teaching, like something going wrong with my music or getting confused, or I don't know, like just irrational fears, things that happen to people when they're nervous about what they're doing. Um, I had a couple of friends in the industry that I approached saying, oh my gosh, please help me. I'm so bad at this. This is going terribly. And I love fitness. I want so badly to do this for my career, but I'm just drowning here. So I was fortunate to have a good friend in particular who had taught that group of people she spent time with me. She helped me. She taught me how to teach that particular format of fitness. But the other thing that was so helpful and so beneficial to me at the time was the manager at the facility that I worked at. This gentleman, he would wait for me outside the studio at the door or sometimes at the fitness desk. And as I would come out and, after I was kind of like getting beat up by the little old ladies, he'd say to me, oh, Elise, I watched your class from the window and that was so good. And they were sweating and you worked them hard. Good job. You're a breath of fresh air here. And I remember thinking to myself more than once, like, oh my gosh, she's totally lying. But I'm so grateful now in retrospect, as I look back on that there was this person waiting to be my cheerleader, to help me and to say, no, keep going, keep working at this. He eventually too gave me more opportunities. I was able to pick up more classes. I was able to get more experience. I was able to work in some formats that made a little more sense for me, that I was a little more comfortable with as somebody first starting out. But I would not have made it without that support. We have the opportunity all over the place in our lives, whether you are a manager, whether you're a parent, whether you're just simply a friend, to always be waiting at the door for someone. You can always be there with those words of encouragement. And I'm not saying you should lie about how well someone's doing. And I don't know that he was lying to me, but it sure felt like it because of the feedback I was getting from the users. But you have that opportunity, every single one of us does, to wait at the door, to encourage, to remind someone what you see in them. I remember when he hired me, he was saying to me, oh, you're just going to be different from all the people that teach here. Like we have this opportunity to have something fresh and new come in. And I remember not really like getting what that meant. Now, years later, as somebody who runs a facility and who has staff that I manage in that same industry, I get what he was saying, that there's so many of us that have different skills, different personalities, different, we're all different and we all have something to offer. So if you have that place where you get to be the person waiting at the door, please do it. Please offer those words of encouragement. Please help someone to grow, help them to step up into the next level of who they can be and be that light in their life. If you're struggling with something, if you are feeling like, I'm never going to get better at this, I really thought this was what I wanted to do, and maybe I'm not, maybe I can't. Find someone that does what you do or want to do and ask them for help. Reach out. there's never a wrong time to come to someone and say, hey, you're really good at this. Can you help me? Most people are going to take that as a compliment, not as competition. So yeah, that's it. Teaching seniors, careful, no filter. Be there at the door. Wait for someone. Be that person that cheerleads, that helps, that supports. Encourage them and help them to realize that they can do it. It's so worth it. Thanks for tuning in. Comments, experiences. Love to hear from you. Take care and have a great day.